presenting on the constitutional foundation of the Nigerian criminal justice system. We'll be looking at Chapter 4 of next Nigerian Constitution, which cuts across Section 34 to Section 36. Each person will be taking you on different sections, talking about how these sections are the backbone of the Nigerian criminal justice system. So, let's see how this unfolds.
According to Section 35, right to personal liberty, I was speaking of substantive rights.
What is right to personal liberty?
Right to personal liberty means that every individual has the right to live freely without being restricted or imprisoned unless the law allows it. While people have right to freedom, there are situations where the state can lawfully limit this right, but only with valid reasons.
In what circumstances can these rights be limited?
Situations include court sentence, preventing crimes, ensuring public safety, or avoiding escape.
What distinguishes lawful arrests from unlawful arrests?
A lawful arrest must be based on reasonable grounds or evidence. It must follow legal procedures. An arrest becomes unlawful when it is done without valid legal reasons. The person is not told why they are being arrested. They are held too long without a trial.
Moving on to the procedural rights of personal liberty.
What does the concept of procedural rights entail?
It states that if a person is arrested, they ought to be informed in language understood the reason for their arrest, and they must be charged within 48 to 24 hours of their arrest.
What additional procedural rights are granted to the accused?
They have the right to legal representative, and they have the right to bail.
Imagine this. Parents wake up to find that their children's school was shut down by the government. No explanation, no public order.
An example of a real-life case where the right to personal liberty was addressed.
This case was real. Adewale vs. Jakonde. The court ruled you can't just take away people's right to educate their children. That's a violation of personal liberty.
What other sections relate to personal liberty?
Starting with Section 34, right to dignity of human person. This means no torture, no cruel treatment, no slavery or forced labor, except in some certain situations, such as prison labor in form of punishment, military service, civil obligations during emergencies. Examples: police are not to be suspects. Suspects also deserve human treatment. Why does it matter? To promote human dignity, to prevent human abuse, and to promote justice.
Section 36, the right to fair hearing. This section ensures that anyone accused of a crime is treated fairly under the law.
What are the constitutional provisions related to the right to a fair hearing?
First, it guarantees the presumption of innocence, meaning you are innocent until proven guilty. Second, it gives everyone the right to be heard by an impartial court, one that is free and fair from bias. Third, the accused must be informed of the charges in a language they understand, so they know exactly what they are facing. Lastly, you have the right to legal representation, and if you can't afford a lawyer in serious cases, the state must provide one. You also have the right to remain silent, that is, you can't be forced to testify against yourself. This section protects fairness, justice, and dignity in every legal process.
Section 36 protects fairness, not just theoretically, but during every step of the trial. Without this, justice will be fulfilled. Thank you.
In conclusion, the Nigerian Constitution is a clear legal standard for how states must treat suspects and accused persons.
Section 35 upholds our right to personal liberty, setting limits on when and how arrests can be made.
It also guarantees procedural safeguards, like the right to know the reason for the arrest, the right to get bail, and the right to be charged to court.
Section 34 ensures every person is treated with respect, dignity, protect them against torture and forced labor.